Hey everybody. Alright, this is coming out of Mines. Nestle being sued for $100 million over hazardous lead in foods. I'll repeat that one more time. Nestle being sued for $100 million over hazardous lead in foods. Now, before you think for a moment that there's no reason for this, what are the symptoms that this is affecting, How many people are being affected by this? Long lists, right? Okay. First, I'm going to go into the symptoms before bringing you the absolute conclusion as to what this is and where it is and everything else. In adults, lead poisoning can cause and has caused poor muscle coordination, nerve damage to the sense organs, nerves controlling the body, increased blood pressure, hearing and vision impairment, reproductive problems, aka decreased sperm count, retarded fetal development in relatively low exposure levels. In children, this can cause damage to the brain and nervous system, behavioral problems, anemia, liver and kidney damage, hearing loss, hyperactivity, development delays, in extreme cases, death. So, there were supposedly 2,700 samples of Magi noodles tested by several accredited laboratories in both India and abroad. And the Magi noodles from the shelves of India said it would destroy 3.2 billion rupees, 50 billion worth of the product because of potential toxicity. And they detected monosodium glutamate, a chemical flavor enhancer that come under fire in recent years, basically containing lead and everything else. Now, this is coming out of New Delhi, India. The Indian government via, let's see if I can find the ministry here. The National Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission, NCDRC, which has semi-judicial powers that seeks 64 million rupees, about 98.6 million in damages from Nestle India. The allegation is that the damages Nestle's product caused engaged in unfair trade practices and alleges the noodles are unfit for human consumption. Our complaint is their unfit trade practices and their court will now issue notices to hear the response. G. Gurkhan, a secretary of the Ministry of Consumer Affairs of India. So unsafe and hazardous according to EPA also. So I guess the EPA is also involved in this. So I'm going to go ahead and put that up because I guess they're involved in India for whatever reason. No doubt we probably have a similar suit on these guys. So this is actually pretty bad, folks. These guys are getting sued $100 million because their food is basically murdering the populace. Now, what I'm not seeing is exactly how many people have already been affected by this and what the measures thereof are. So, I'm going to go ahead and leave you both of these. I have an EPA and the original source. Here's the original source. And Superfund US EPA was the other one it linked it to. I don't see the one in India, so you're going to have to come over here, type up India or Nestle India, and see what it shows. I'm sure I can do that real quick. Let me see. Nestle India. Let's see if it shows something. Nope, it doesn't show anything specific, so I apologize. But you are taken to this one, and the EPA, for whatever reason, is also involved in this in India. No doubt to probably watch the results for it in America here. So this is actually big. Why they're using lead to basically murder us. We see this in Flint. We see this now in foods. Lots of other things. This seems to be something the government can get their hands on quite readily as lead. And it can cause a whole bunch of problems in people, in children, and everything else. Thank you.